What is going on, everybody, and welcome back to the CU04 YouTube channel. We are going to react to my Sky Bet League 2 predictions that I made in July 2022. We are not going to include the midway predictions. It is just going to be the July predictions we are rating, and we are going to have a point system for the point difference from where I predicted them to where they finished. Starting with Rochdale, then they finished 24th. I predicted them to be 16th. Not the greatest season for Rochdale. So as you can see, 16th to 24th is 8 points. Moving on then quickly to the next one is Hartlepool. I put them in 22nd. They actually finished 23rd. That's not the worst prediction, just gaining 1 point from that. Not the best, not the worst. There's far worse in this video, I can tell you that much. Crawley Town then, I predicted them to finish in 17th position. They actually finished in 22nd position. So we are currently on 14 points. If we can stay under 65, I'll be happy. 21st then is AFC Wimbledon. And as you can see, I predicted them in 4th. I thought Wimbledon would get the playoffs. They didn't. They really didn't. So there's just one of my great predictions to start with. Next up, we've got Colchester. I said they would finish in 18th. They actually finished 20th. Not too bad. Colchester, very mid-table, bottom of the table. League 2 side. Moving into 19th in the league then. 19th position was Harrogate. I put them in 20th position. I was expecting, again, like Colchester, lower mid-table team, Harrogate Town. So only one position off there. Not the worst thing in the world. Moving then into 18th position, I had Doncaster Rovers finished in 18th, and I had them to win the league. I thought Doncaster were going to win the league in first. They finished 18th. So yeah, that sets the story of this video, doesn't it? Next up then, in 15th position is where Newport finished. I put Newport in 9th position. I put Gillingham in 7th and they finished 17th. And I put Warsaw in 12th and they finished 16th. So not the greatest predictions there. Gillingham, 10 places in the Gillingham placement, finishing 17th. I put them in 7th. As you can see, I had quite high expectations for Doncaster, Wimbledon and Gillingham. 3 of the teams that got relegated. So you just never know with relegated teams. As by shown this season. Sutton finished 14th. I had them in 11th. I expected them to be sort of upper mid-table. Just a team that are just there, really. And yeah, 11th place, I said 14th they actually finished. Not too bad. Into 13th then I had Crewe Alexandra. Again, 13th is where they finished. I had them in 15th position. So not the worst prediction there. Only sort of two places off. Into 12th position in the league then. The team that finished 12th, of course, were Tranmere Rovers. I had Tranmere in 5th in my predictions. 7-point difference there. Tranmere nowhere near the playoffs in the end. So that was a very bold decision from myself. Obviously, again, that didn't really come out. In 11th place then in the league last season was Grimsby Town. I had Grimsby in 21st position. So Grimsby actually did 10 places better than I expected. So fair play, Grimsby. That's a pretty good turnabout there from the COD Army. Moving into number 10, then number 10th place was Swindon Town. I had Swindon in 8th position, so not really far off there, just two places in it. Swindon finishing in 10th, I had them in 8th. Into 9th position in the actual Sky Bet League 2 table then is Barrow, and I had Barrow, like a lot of people, in 23rd position. I didn't expect much from Barrow this season. I think they overdone everything, got expectation of themselves and finished in that 9th position. So fair play to Barrow there. In 8th position then, just outside the playoffs, were Mansfield. I actually had Mansfield in 3rd, getting automatic promotion, so not the greatest prediction there. Missing out on playoffs by a single point, I believe, is Mansfield there in 8th. I had them in 3rd. Not great. Moving into how the playoffs finished then, in 7th place was Salford, and I had Salford in 14th, because of course I did. I didn't rate Salford going into the start of the season. I was wrong not to do that because they had a good season, even though they're still in League 2 next season. Like the next team, Bradford, I predicted them to finish 6th, and they finished 6th. So, you know, at least I got one right. Or have I maybe got another couple right? No, is the spoiler to that one. But Bradford finishing 6th, where I predicted them. Happy days. One prediction right. In 5th position was obviously our boys Carlisle United winning the playoffs. And I predicted Carlisle in 10th. I thought we would see an improvement under Paul Simpson, but I didn't expect that much of an improvement under Paul Simpson. Carlisle gone from relegation fodder into 5th position in the playoffs. So, great stuff from our boys. In 4th position was obviously Stockport. Now, I predicted Stockport to finish 13th in the league. I thought they would have a good season back. I thought they'd be comfortable. There wouldn't be any relegation trouble. And they weren't. Just did a little bit better than I predicted them. In 4th position, losing the playoff final. 3rd position was Northampton. I had Northampton Town in 2nd position. So, not really miles away there. Northampton obviously just fallen short of the mark. Next one is my best prediction on the board. Stevenage finished in 2nd, and I had them in 24th. I thought Stevenage were going to finish bottom of the league, get relegated, and they finished 2nd in the league. That's just great, isn't it? So yeah, well done me. In 1st position and champions of the league by quite some distance was Leyton Orient, and I predicted them in 19th. So that's great, isn't it? I did a really good job at these predictions. So yeah, what can you say? You know, silly trying to predict a league table. But there's my predictions compared to the actual table, and I managed to get, what did I say? I wanted less than 60 points. I got 176 points difference in the league. So the placement difference in total, I got 176 points. So that's wonderful. Well done, me. Pat on the back. How did your predictions come along? Let me know in the comments down below. And don't be telling any lies. Tell me the truth. What were your predictions like? But for now, I've been CU04. Thank you so much for watching. And I'll see you in the next one.
I never miss, that's fact. Taking big swings, put your hand to the bat. Put me in the ring, you'll go out in a bag. Cause I sing what I mean and I bring it to the mad light.